Before I give you the Word of God today, let me tell you a story. Every night, at the stroke of midnight, a gentle knocking echoed from the old wooden door of a small house nestled in a quiet village. The man who lived there, a humble and solitary figure, would wake at that exact sound. Each time, despite the chill in the air and the weariness in his bones, he would rise and open the door, only to find nothing but empty darkness and the whisper of the cold night air. Neighbors began to whisper among themselves, doubting the man's sanity. Why does he open the door every night? No one is there, they said, shaking their heads. But the man never stopped. Night after night, year after year, he trusted that behind that door was something waiting for him, something real, even if invisible to others. He often sat by the open door, shivering in the cold, listening for that knock, filled with a faith no one else understood. Years passed, and the man became weaker, his hands shaking but his heart steady. Then one night, the knock came once again. He opened the door, and for the first time, warm golden light poured out, flooding the darkness. From that light stepped a figure, calm and full of love. The man smiled, tears filling his eyes as he finally understood that his faith had been answered all along. Revelation 3:20. Behold, I stand at the door and knock. If anyone hears my voice and opens the door, I will come in and eat with that person, and they with me. Faith is often invisible. It's about answering a knock that may never seem answered. Sometimes the waiting feels endless, but God's presence is always near, patiently calling. The man's story teaches us to keep the door of our hearts open, even when the world doubts us or the waiting feels long. Our faith is never wasted. Keep opening the door. Keep trusting. God knocks patiently, and when you finally open, your life will be flooded with His light and peace. Today, listen closely for God's knock. Open your heart without hesitation. Share this story with someone who needs encouragement to keep the faith.